Welcome, this is the Real-Time Storytime. I am Robert R. Ricks. I am an author, YouTube personality, and this is a interactive real-time story. The audience will come in shortly. Give this a few minutes here. That's important because this show is nothing without the audience. You see, the audience are going to provide to me keywords or phrases. I need roughly 10 of them, up to 14. And if I can get 10 into the story, then that is a win. If I'm not, well, then that's an epic fail. Thankfully, I've only had maybe a couple epic fails, but for the most part, I have always met the goal. Now, these keywords will be provided to me, then I'll have about 2.5 minutes to figure out what I'm going to do as far as the story. Then I rock it and hopefully entertain you. Now, I will warn you, there is some language, usually, and sometimes the stories are pretty twisted, sometimes fun, but I always try to make it entertaining at the very least. If language is going to be a problem, you might not want to check this show out. Hang tight, grab a beverage of your choice, relax, and we will get this thing going soon. While you're waiting, if you want to figure out how you can support the channel, there's always a coffee page where you can feel free to buy me a cup of coffee. Or you can check out tacticalgeek.com where I have some swag up. As I mentioned earlier, I'm also an author. You can find my books on amazon.com. Just search for Robert R. Ricks. And I promise you, the stories are good. What's up, motherfuckers? Oh, hello. Welcome to the Real-Time Storytime. This is a host of Robert R. Ricks. I am looking for my fucking pin. Oh, there's my pin right here. There's the pin right here. There's my... Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Escape out. All right. All right. Okie dokie. Alright. So, this is the Real-Time Storytime. My name is Robert R. Ricks. I am an author, and I am here to entertain you. I am here to entertain you. Let's see here. Oh, Bernie and Warren walk into a bar. Okay. Is that a joke, or is that part of the keywords? Alright, so what we're going to do here is it's Real-Time Storytime. Audiences here, they're going to drop some keywords and some phrases and whatnot. And basically, off of those keywords and phrases, I have about 2.5 minutes to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with it. Make a story of some kind, make it kind of entertaining, make it fun for you. That is the game plan. Backwoods, usually can't stick around very long. Like, he dropped off a couple of keywords. That's kind of good, because it looks like right now we only got 3 people. So I do appreciate when the viewers drop a couple of words just because we got to get at least 10. 10 makes it interesting. If we don't have at least 10 in, then it doesn't really feel like a challenge. You understand what I'm saying? Can you feel what I'm saying? So, let's get this thing going here. Let's see here. Give me this. Give me this.
Please submit your words now.
And I guess we will do this. There you go. So you guys feel free to start throwing some words in. I'm going to adjust the camera. Angle it down a little bit. Here we go. Get me in frame. Get me in frame. Get me in frame. So we got ass raped by an ass clown. We got Bernie and Warren walk into a bar. We got cracked head, broken back. I'm gonna break those into two separate things. Juicy Lucy. Appendicitis. First annual Dragalope. Jackalope. Olympics. Casual rape. I need at least two more. Two more people. Yeah. And we got 6 viewers right now. I only have 8 words. I need 2 more. 2 more. Help a brother out. I just need 2 more words, people. Just 2 more words. Sasquatch in a Yugo. You guys are fucking on one tonight. Sasquatch in a Yugo. Sasquatch in a Yugo. Give me one more word or phrase, please. Oh damn! That is pretty ugly. Wow! Holy shit! That's crazy. My pee burns. Ah! My pee burns. And Spirit Monkey. What the fuck, guys? Spirit Monkey Spanker. Okay, Spirit Monkey Spanker. I think we're good. Alrighty. You sick fucks. You filthy animals. Alright, we got ass raped by an ass clown. Bernie and Warren walk into a bar. Cracked head. Broken back mountain. Juicy Lucy. Appendicitis. First annual Jackalope Olympics. Casual rape. Sasquatch in a Yugo. My pee burns. Spirit Monkey Spanker. All right. So, you folks that are watching this, or I should say listening to this, on the podcast, on the old podcast, obviously you're not going to have any of the cues that the folks watching the show here are going to have, right? So, the folks that are here, whenever I use a keyword, they're going to see this and all that fun stuff. And blah, 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 blah. You guys are just going to have to fucking remember that shit. But let me get some. This is a fucking strange one, so I'm going to put some strange music. Don't ever give you words like this, but hey, it's alright, I don't give a shit. This is a challenge, right? It is a challenge. Challenge that I have to figure out. Ass raped by a clown. Ask cracked head, broken back, juicy Lucy. Got something for your asses. Got something for you. Yes, indeedy. All right, motherfuckers. Y'all threw one for me. You threw one for me, but I thinks I has a plan. All right. So the words are ass raped by an ass clown. Bernie and Warren walk into a bar. Cracked head, broken back, Juicy Lucy, appendicitis, first annual Dragalope / Jackalope Olympics, casual rape, Sasquatch in a Yugo, my P. Burns, and spirit monkey Spanker. Thank you very much. I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not done. I'm just kidding. I took the headset off. Boom! Let's do this, motherfuckers. All right. I'm going to take a sip of this coffee. Okay. And here we go. It was a hell of a day. I was fucking livid. It's not very often you quit your job. It's also not very often you tell your boss to go fuck himself. So today was one of those mixed blessings, curse kind of days. Yes, I was unemployed, but I felt invigorated. I felt emboldened, powerful, and reality was slowly starting to set in. How was I going to get another fucking job? God damn it. What was it said? Keeping it real goes wrong. Well, My boss was an asshole. Everybody knew it. But when he crossed that line, there was no hesitation. There was no fear. I told him to take that stapler and stick it straight up his ass. And he looked at me, face beat red, steam coming out of his collar, angry as shit. And he said, "Get the fuck out of here!" And I said, with pleasure. So it's no wonder I found myself down at the neighborhood Jackalope Den. Yes, indeed. My favorite bar, but I hadn't been there in quite some time. Truth be told, I hadn't been there in at least 2 years. Matter of fact, that coincided when I first started the job that I had just quit. So, fuck it. What was old was new again. Excuse me. Excuse me. I said as I walked into the bar, belching ahead of the drinks, which was a little weird, but I was a little gassy. Nerves. I walked in. Eyes on me. There was a man off to my right, sitting on a stool, grinning at me like a Cheshire cat. I looked at him. Was in no mood for a fight, so I gave him the obligatory, "What's up?" Gave him a smile. He turned away and ignored me. I went up to the bar. Big, burly man behind there, cleaning a glass, also matching my smile. I had never seen him before. New guy. "Hey, what happened to Frank?" "Oh, Frank died." "Fuck. Seriously?" He was like, what, 50? 47, but, you know, the life. I guess. What'd I get you, buddy? Fuck it. Let's start the night out right. Get me Jameson. Actually, give me 2 of them. All right, buddy. ID? I handed him my ID. He took it, clipped it, put it on a little chain on the back of the wall over the mirror. Okie dokie. Sat down. Anxiety butterflying inside of my belly. Feeling a bit nervous, but at the same time, still feeling very invigorated. It had done something for me. It had woken something in me, a beast, a monster. My whole life I had been afraid. My whole life people had just stepped on me, pushed me, did whatever they fucking felt like. It was weird for me to tell a person of authority stick a stapler up their ass. But I had done it, and I felt really good. So I sat there, nursing my drink, thinking about my opportunities in the future, wondering what was my mom going to say when I told her, "Don't judge me. It's expensive. Plus, I take care of my mom. I'm a good boy." It was about that time. I heard another sound coming from the front door, beams of light shining through, since it was still relatively early in the day. A man walked in. He looked familiar to me. But then, it was a kind of familiar where you would see somebody in a crowd and go, "Yeah, he looks familiar, but can't quite put my finger on it." He walked past me, mumbling to himself. I could smell the faint, pungent BO on him, a little bit of alcohol as well. The scent of sun also hung heavy in the air. It was an odd combination of smells. Wasn't unpleasant, but wasn't very flowerful, if you catch my drift. And then I paid him no more attention. I went back to Mr. Jameson. He and I were having an intimate conversation of what the fuck was I going to do next. A few minutes later, a man stumbled out, took a chair next to me, met my gaze, smiled at me, and I noticed he had one of his front teeth missing. And he grinned at me. Man, my pee burns. Oh shit. Maybe you should see a doctor or something about that. Fucking doctors. Them fucking doctors. They put something in my head, man. They put it in my head. Really? What'd they put in your head? Thoughts, words, all kinds of shit. It's the government, man. Fucking government. I hear you, brother. I hear you. What the fuck are you doing in here so early, man? Well, if you really must know, I quit my job today. Oh shit! It's a fucking celebration, then. This is a fucking celebration. Hey, bartender, buy my friend a drink here. The bartender looked at him, eyebrow raised. Are you serious, man? No, I'm serious. You should buy him a drink. Just because he quit his fucking job, man. And you can buy me a drink, too. Mm-hmm. So, let me guess. You want to put this on your tab? No, man. I got money. Check it out. He reached inside of his dirty, stained, green, heavy jacket, pulled out a fist-sized wad of cash with sprinkles of burgundy and brown on it, which at first I didn't make the connection, but the bartender did. Look, man, don't need no trouble up in here. No, ain't no goddamn trouble, man. Look, this is my money. I fought for it, fair and square. I got the cracked head, and I'm pretty sure I got a broken back. And just for shits and giggles, I'm pretty sure I got that appendicitis. I got paid for this shit, man. Look, just keep the drinks a coming, okay? Keep the drinks a coming. The bartender thought about it for a second. Looked at the money. Took it from the dirty man's outstretched hands. Started to peel back layers of it. Each of the bills had distinct splatter stains on it that the darker stain at the surface had seeped in. It was at that moment I realized that was literally blood money. I had never made the connection of blood money before, but there in front of me, as the bartender was peeling back $100 bills, then I had a cold chill fill me as the man was still smiling. Keep them all coming. Fuck it. You know what? Hey, drinks on me, motherfuckers. He yelled to the 3 other people in the bar. The one who had made eye contact with me when I first came in was the only really to cheer. The others just nodded and waved a hand. Well, okay. Bartender thought about it for a second. Only peeled $300 off. Handed back the wad to the man. This should probably cover your evening. If it gets beyond that, I'll let you know. What do you want? Fucking beer. And whatever the fuck this guy's drinking, give him 2 fucking more. We're celebrating. Celebrate good time. Don't know the fucking words. God damn it. You know, it was either fight the guy or I was gonna have to get down with Juicy Lucy. And I didn't want to get down with the Juicy Lucy. Because Juicy Lucy is filthy. She's a filthy, filthy, dirty, dirty bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bartender, fuck it, give me what he's having. I think I need something stronger. I was just thinking about Juicy Lucy and oh shit. I think my dick nanucked. I had an inverted erection. I think I just broke my spine more. I half wanted to laugh, but I also felt pity for the man. His eyes held a deep sadness. So, what's the deal with Juicy Lucy? Like, why is that so bad and why is she juicy? Look, Juicy, she's not a bad gal, alright? She's not bad. She's super sweet. And she has pretty eyelashes. But she weighs like 800 pounds. And she has so much makeup. The bitch looks like a clown. And I didn't want to get ass raped by an ass clown. Okay? I did not want it to happen. Alright? So I did the other shit and I got paid, man. The bartender came and brought our drinks. Look, bartender. You look too serious. You need to pour yourself a drink. Hold up. He made 2 bills fly in the air. It's fucking raining in this bitch. It's not a storm, it's a sprinkle, but fuck it. Get yourself a drink too, bartender. Bartender nodded, picked up the money, poured himself a decent shot, threw it back, smiled, saluted at the man. Appreciate it. No fucking problem. So as I was saying, I did the other job because Juicy Lucy, man, she's done. I mean, it's you know, it's like I could have went with it, but I mean, that would have been like casual rape. And I'm not down with the casual rape, you know. I mean, Juicy Lucy, man, you put a fucker in a hospital, man. That's what I'm saying. He threw his back, chased it with his beer. I thought about it for a second. You know, her name's funny, Juicy Lucy. Oh man, it's like, damn, that sounds so fucking. It's weird. It sounds familiar to me. Juicy Lucy. My head was pounding. I thought maybe it was alcohol, but I had only had 2 drinks. But there it was. My head was hurting. Juicy Lucy. Huh. I thought, well, maybe I should slow down and drink beer. No, fuck that. What was the thing? Liquor and beer in the clear, or then beer and liquor, you get sick. Oh, so, I don't know. My thoughts were interrupted. So, as I was saying, I used to be an athlete, man. An athlete, for reals. And one of the reasons I likes to come to this place here is because there's a jackalope outside. Did you see that shit when you came in? Yeah, I did. I like this place. I've been coming here since college. Right? Look, man, let me tell you some shit, okay? So, when I was younger, I was an athlete, and I was gonna go to the Olympics, you know? But it was a special Olympics. You feel me? It was a special Olympics, and I could have went, but I didn't. And I only bring it up. Because it has changed through the years. And the only reason I didn't go this year, even though I'm old now, I'm not young like I was, but I'm old now. But this is the first annual Dragalope Jackalope Olympics. That's why I had to come in the bar, because I was gonna go to that one, but then I said fuck it, because I did the thing, and since I did the thing, I didn't have to do Juicy Lucy. You feel me? So since I didn't have to do the Juicy Lucy and I got paid, I came here instead. Because this is kind of like its own Olympics, right? We could make this like an Olympic game. You know, like I could buy us drinks all night and maybe some of tomorrow because I got the stamina. And then we could see who could drink more. And we could bet money. Because I have money. Because I did the thing. Okay. I have nothing else to do, but nurse this headache. Sure, I can drink with you, I guess. But I'll buy my own drinks, okay? But we can make a wager. We can do a bet. How much you want to bet? I'll bet you a fucking $1. I chuckled. Fuck it. $1 is $1. Okay, what are we doing? Bartender! Bring us 10 shots. 10 apiece. Bartender shrugged. Set about getting the drinks ready. He leaned in as he waited for the drinks and he whispered to me, Spirit monkey. What? Spirit monkey. Spirit monkey Spanker. I looked at him. The fuck? Anyway, so Bernie and Warren walk into a bar. What? Bernie and Warren walk into a bar. Okay, they walk into a bar. And then what? And then a spirit monkey spanker. Spirit monkey spanker. Spirit monkey spanker. My mind was reeling. I had heard those words before. My nose felt a trickle. I wiped absent-mindedly, like, what the hell? And I looked. There was blood on my hand. What the fuck? Oh, shit! You're fucking bleeding, homie! Hold up! Hold up! He pulled a napkin, handed it to me. I wiped it away. There was a lot of blood. The bartender looked at me. You okay, buddy? Yeah, I got a really bad fucking headache, but I've never had a fucking nosebleed before in my life. You feeling alright, though? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no, I feel weird, but not bad weird, like, I don't know, my nose was just not bleeding anymore. That was weird. Anyway, you were telling me a joke about Bernie Sanders or some shit? Yeah, I told you the punchline. Spirit monkey spanker. Fuck, whatever. Bartender shook his head. It wasn't the first time somebody rambling had come into his bar, but it was the first time that said rambler came with a bunch of money. He shrugged. Laid out the shots. I took the first one, threw it back. Burned. What is this? Vodka? Oh, fuck. Okay. My new friend threw his back and watched. I threw one. He threw one. I threw one. He threw one. We finished our glasses, and in amazement, I was still somewhat solid. I felt the slight spinning in the room, but nothing that was unpleasant. Juicy Lucy, Spirit Monkey, Spanker. those words, I realized suddenly, had significance. I wasn't quite sure what significance, but there was something to the words. Something that felt familiar and terrifying at the same time. All right, how you feeling, shit breath? Shit breath? Fuck you. You're shitty breath. Is it right? No, that's just halitosis. It's just halitosis. You, my friend, have shit breath. Fuck you. Right? You're fucking crazy, man. What? You're fucking calling me crazy? No. I'm sorry. I apologize. This fucking headache, man. I don't know. It's just something. I don't know. It's something weird. Just really an odd day for me so far. Okay, we're both fucking up still. Let's raise the stakes. Not $1. Bet 1,000. I snapped a little bit. What? 1,000? Thought about it. Did I fucking have an extra 1,000? I mean, fuck. I had money tucked away in savings. Thought about it. I felt okay. I was buzzed. No, truth be told, I was drunk. I looked at him. Obviously, this had been a man hardened by years and years of drinking, so I knew he had a distinct advantage. I thought about it. I weighed my options. $1,000, huh? Do you have 1,000? I asked him. He smiled at me. Do I have a fucking, did you not see my fucking money, bitch? Look at this shit. He pulled it out. Started counting it. I was amazed. It was bigger than I had thought it was. As he did, he counted it aloud for me to hear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1,000 right there, bitch. I'm not even all the way. Look at this shit. Look how big. It's like my dick. It's huge. It's fucking huge. He's a big fucking wad, bitch. Yeah, I got 1,000. I think I probably have 10. At least 10 on me. All right. What's the bet? We're another 10? Another 10 shot? Yeah. Another 10 shot. And something else. There was something in his tone. Something that hinted at something more sinister. What? What are we doing? This. He reached in, pulled out a revolver, slammed it on the bar. The bartender took a step back. Whoa, what the fuck? No. I'm not fucking up nothing. Watch. He took it, opened it up, emptied out the bullets. Hey, look, no bullets. No bullets, okay? But, reached in, pulled out another bullet. Looked like the other bullets, but it had blue markings on it. This is a special bullet. It won't kill you, okay? It'd be loud, probably make you shit yourself. It won't kill you. And the rule is, you don't put it to your head, you put it in front of your face, okay? Because if you put it on your head, it's still gonna kill you, okay? But whoever get it, they lose, okay? Bartender's like, hey, listen, there's no fucking way That's legal. And no, it's too risky, guys. You guys, no. What did you say? Did you say no to me? Yeah, I said no. What about Benjamin and 10 of his brothers? Is the answer still no? Bartender thought about it for a second. All right, fine. Play your game, but not out here. Take in the back room. I don't give a fuck. I plan on winning this shit. My head was pounding. The man gathered up the other bullets, handed them to me. Here, hold them for me. Why me? Because, fuckhead, when I win, you give them back to me, and we'll go to the ATM, and you go take some money out and give me my money. What do you mean when you win, bitch? I'm winning this. He smiled at me. Oh, we'll see. We'll see who's gonna fucking win. Let's go. Bartender took us to the back, opened the door. There was a empty table back, which stood out odd to me. Like, why was there just a bare, naked table with 4 chairs? There was nothing else in the room, just table and chairs. Keep it down. I'll check on you guys from time to time. Yeah, you do that. Ah. I went and I sat across from the man. He smiled at me. Put the money on the table. All right, let's play the game. Fine. He took the special bullet, slotted it in, spun it, slammed it down. Bitches first. Okay, go for it. He laughed at me. Oh, you think I'm scared? You think I'm scared? Nothing. Just a click. Precariously close to his head, I pointed it out. Hey, that was close to your head. If that would have went off, you might have hit your nose. Oops. You better be careful too. Your turn. Fine. Picked it up. Put it pretty far away. Pulled the trigger. I realized at that moment the revolver felt heavy, had heft to it, but at the same time it felt good in my hand. I realized I'd never held a gun before in my life. There I was, spinning, putting it on a table, feeling completely natural. Wow, that's pretty good. You got some pretty big balls. Yeah, you put it pretty close to your head. You know, when it goes off, it's pretty loud. So when you have it by your head and it goes off, just know. Be careful. It's loud. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Bartender came in, had a tray with drinks on it. Figured you shitheads would probably want something to drink while you're back here playing with yourselves. Yeah, you're a fucking funny guy. I'll pay you later. Yeah, you will. Man went back outside. Oh shit! It's my turn. Put it directly to his temple. Pulled the trigger. Nothing. No hesitation, no flinch, nothing. His eyes fixed firmly on mine. You see, James, you have to have iron will to play this fucking game that we're playing. When he said my name, I paused, spun it, slammed it down. I looked at him again. I don't think I ever Told you my name. I grabbed the revolver, looking at him. How do you know my name? Oh, well. Well. Whoops, woo woo. My bad. Getting over here. Because it's about to get real. About to get real for you, my friend. Really real. I glanced at the gun. Instinctively, I knew the bullet was where it was supposed to be. I stared at him. You know, you never did tell me what you did to get away from Juicy Lucy. You said you did something. You got all that money. It also occurs to me that if I lose this game and I give you 1,000, 1,001, 1,001, I give you 1,001, you came in here with a lot more money than that. So really, what's the game here? Whoa, well. The game, my friend, if you really must know, is called Sasquatch in a Yugo. What? What? I felt the wetness again. Wiped my face. Hands were covered in blood. My vision spun around me, his voice echoing. Juicy Lucy, Juicy Lucy, Juicy Lucy, Juicy Lucy, Juicy Lucy, Juicy Lucy. Sasquatch in a Yugo, Sasquatch in a Spirit Monkey, Spanker. My vision was filled with red. There was a hot anger, a heat filled my mind. There was a grunting, some screaming, a loud explosion. I felt the explosion in my hand, the concussive force traveling up my arm, aching my elbow, carrying up into my shoulder. Knew it instinctively as recoil. How did I know what recoil felt like? Like I'd never held a gun before. How did I know this? I shook my head, trying to regain my vision, to see what was going on. The man was dead in front of me. A big smile plastered on his face. I knew I should have been terrified. I knew I should have been afraid. And yet I wasn't. A cold coolness filled me. I leaned over, reached into his pocket, fished out the money, opened the gun, put the bullets that I was carrying in it. I opened the money all the way, and there was a little piece of white paper on the inside. My name was there on the back. The three phrases. Number 1, Juicy Lucy. Number 2, Spirit Monkey Spanker. And the final set of words, Sasquatch in a Yugo. There was a buzzing from his left pocket. I reached in, fished out a phone, new phone, answered it. How do you feel? A voice said on the other line. Confused, I answered. We're very sorry that we had to wake you up, but some things have begun to happen. So all of you are being woken. Woken from what? From the dream that you called your life. Things are about to change. I just killed a man. Yeah. Yeah. But he had to die. There will be a text message shortly. Go to that address. Do not let anybody stop you. Understood, I said, suddenly feeling a rigidness throughout my body, a tightness in my arms, back, neck, legs. The door opened. Instinctively, the gun was already pointing where my head went. The bartender looked at me, looked down. I'll clean it up, he said. Good. I have to go. I figured. How long did you know? I've known since you walked in. And him? He didn't know shit. He's just a dumb shit that they use to wake you up. They do that all the time? Yep. Mind if I take another drink with me? Whatever you want, brother. I threw the last shot back. Hell of a day. Hell of a day. I walked out, tucking the revolver away. Phone vibrated. I saw the address. Paused for a second. Chuckled to myself, realizing it was the same exact building where I had worked for 10 years. That's where I'm going to end it. 2 years. That's where I'm going to end it. Yeah. That's a good spot for me to end it. And then looks like the video keeps freezing for some reason, but the audio keeps going, so that's okay. So for you folks that are checking this shit out on the podcast, you guys won't see any of that freezing or whatever else happen. Hopefully, it's not going to do anything adverse to the audio. There's been a couple of times where we've had some freezing, and for whatever reason, there's a chunk of audio that ends up missing. With the nature of this particular story and the fact that there was Bernie and Warren in there as well, I wouldn't be surprised if, some of these keywords caught some other attention. So anyway, I think the title of this song is going to be, not song, of this episode is going to probably be like a hell of a day or something like that. Anyway, it was a fun story. If you don't know the underlying genesis of this story, it's basically kind of a MK Ultra Manchurian Candidate type scenario, and the words that I had written down when I had my 2.5 minutes was seemingly crazy man in bar talking to no one. Tries to prove he's not crazy is the original route I was going to go with it. But then, because I had to do something with crazy, because the nature of these words were not going to lend themselves to any kind of a cohesive story, right? I mean, we had ass raped by an ass clown, Bernie and Warren walk into a bar, cracked head, broken back, Juicy Lucy, appendicitis, first annual Dragalope, Jackalope Olympics, casual rape, Sasquatch and a Yugo, and my P Burns and Spirit Monkey Spanker. That Spirit Monkey Spanker is the one that I was like, man, that just sounds like trigger words. Just some kind of a code to do something to wake a motherfucker up or something, right? So anyway, I think that makes it for a fun story, as far as a guy who's just thinks he has a normal life, and he finally feels a little bit like he's getting his life under his control, and then to find out that he's just a puppet. right? He's just a tool that's going to get used. So, there's a little bit of scariness to this story, a little bit of um, MK Ultra government type shit. So, it is what it is. I find these types of stories to be very intriguing, very scary, just for the simple fact that it's based on some real shit. You know what I mean? So that is going to be it for this episode of the Real-Time Storytime. And I'd like to thank Yak, Garen, Paula. Let's see who. Bronx was up in this motherfucker. Backwoods was up in here. I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for coming and fucking hanging out with me on a Sunday night, February 16th, 2020. As usual, if you guys want to support the channel, I do have a coffee.com account now. So it's ko-fi, which is a good fun on coffee because I love coffee. As you guys can see, I like to drink my coffee. So there's coffee.com/Robert R. Ricks. You can drop a $3 little coffee tip in there if you want. I have some things that I'm trying to raise money for. I'm going to be doing some giveaways, some free books type stuff, but these are like collectible free books. They're not like the books you can buy. They're like the Found and Lost Again books that I did last year. I have some new stories that I'm working on. I have a really, really crazy villain-filled story that occurred to me the other night. Woke me up. I jumped up, had to write the shit down. And just the thing that struck me on that story was, in my mind, it was called Monster with the Man Mask. So it was like MMM, Monster with the Man Mask. And it's just a fucking horrifying story. So I think I'm actually going to pause choices, write that story real quick because it's kind of time sensitive. It ties into all of the Kung Flu and all the other shit that's going on right now, and it puts an explanation behind everything from 5G to that in a very horrifying story with a very powerful villain. So anyway, I think I'm going to write that story, and then when I'm done with that, go back and revisit choices and finish it. But for now, that's going to be it for this episode. Again, thank you guys very much. You could just send it to Robert R. Ricks at Outlook.com. At that, you can send it to, or you can even message me on Facebook. So that works as well. All right, guys, that's going to be it for now. I appreciate the fuck out of you, and I will see you motherfuckers next time. And be careful when dudes walk up with blood-soaked money and they want to do a drinking game with you, followed by some motherfucking Russian roulette. Because it might be much more than meets the eye. Alright, guys. Adios. That's it. Thank you guys for participating in the show. The podcast will be up shortly again. If you want to support the channel, feel free to go buy me a cup of coffee or go to Amazon.com. Check out one of my books. I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. Also, you can go to realtimestorytime.com. That's where all of the old episodes are. You can also see the podcast on Spotify as well as Apple and Droid pod repositories. That's it. Feel free to share this, like it, all that jazz, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Thanks.